advice. Get some money, get some money, money, get some money. Get some money, get some money, money, get some money. Get some money, get some money, money, get some money. Get some money, get some money, money, get some money. Get some money, get some money, money, get some money. Get some money, get some money, money, get some money. Get some money.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Dak going to start out going to the air. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Okay, right?
Fournette, a first down carry. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Okay,
so not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Sucker, and that makes the score 7-0.
So that's to play outside.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone
the
what
cover
to do.
3 guy,
in this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Prescott. He'll go right back to St. Brown. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The Lions at 7-1 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw, Prescott. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Prescott. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Damn it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
That cut was mean, though.
Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
But he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. When you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
10 seconds.
Fournette running out of the gun. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same. but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. On play action, they'll throw. He completes this to Russell Gage. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Back to throw now on first down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Thank you. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back.
I like when they throw the Ramsey. This is good.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And Brate, the tight end's got it. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Come on, set.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Running left, it's Fournette. Shoves him away. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Bucs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied at 14.
Good one, buddy. Good one.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
Oh, the seam was there. Oh, the seam was there.
Return there gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
That motherfucking seam was there, boyo.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
Go, throw on a sack.
Should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Stared at that.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. 20, 10, wow. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
That is fucking terrible.
Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing. The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
7-3.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action now. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sullivan. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 36, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. This is Swift on the counter.
Ooh-wee.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott.
Fine.
And he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle.
Okay.
We got a tie game here, a back and forth first half.
Stop here.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Second and 1. Underneath, he's got Brait. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and add their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
I thought I got the
He's
first
able to
down.
take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Second and 1.
Swift going to try up the middle. Oh, look at the juke. And he's taken down inside.
DeAndre!
My boy. Rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run out of the gun with Jefferson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And
Get in there, Snow.
touchdown, Detroit. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few stains on that jersey. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Evans has it left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 19. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
He'll drop to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, they got to get a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Well, he's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Prescott from the gun. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 30 yards there.
They went with their popular RPO on that play, and what they often tell their receivers, as soon as you get the ball, You've got to be like a punt return. You've got to make the first guy miss on your own, because if you do, big plays like that can result. He went a long way before they caught him.
Back to the running game with Swift.
Oh!
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 20-yard line. 3/4 in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. To throw is Prescott. And he's got it.
Get in, boy.
In for the Lions touchdown.
Get in.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point attempt here still to come.
Ain't Weston early. To a bad
He's
pick.
been a busy man. 5
Pick
for 5
six.
now as he knocks it
First pass of the game
to extend the lead.
Wide receiver burnt his DB. He recovered. Got it. I got to get better with that fucking alert deep ball shit, man. Really do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
One stop, my boys. One stop.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculated, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take possession.
Amani Oruwariye.
Certainly not what he was hoping for for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
I like one of them.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Lions have pretty well put it away in the fourth quarter.
Gotcha, bitch.
Now the try here for the extra point.
Just pulling away, my boy.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
Coming in there, swinging on his ass. And I'll piss him.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
Serious?
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Oh, shit, man.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Boy, did that one on his own, didn't he? How about using that low center of gravity, plenty of force, a lot of leg drive, breaking a tackle there, and picks up a first down on third down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
That's a streak, baby.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
Oh, wow.
Open man has got one. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there.
And he's
Ramsey, you piece of shit.
Touchdown, Tampa
Jesus.
Bay.
I knew it was vertical.
Cameron Brate with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Lions 42.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
He doesn't catch that versus the backer?
It's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here
Okay.
and get the football right back because you're
All right, then.
momentum.
Okay.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That pass caught. It's
That's a horse collar. Throw the flag,
it's
right?
taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Throw that motherfucking flag, right?
26 yards. For that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Sausage.
Touchdown!
Sausage.
Detroit.
Zero me again,
Jason
mate.
Williams.
Zero me again,
71
mate.
yards. And the Lions
That
tack
shit off the
on
field. They
another
get-
score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
That's one thing that will not beat me.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Fair catch. Made at the 24-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Second down, back to Fournette. They'll get 3 as the drive can.
GG's in the chat, my boy. This man already hit on pause. He already hit on pause. Like, bro. Damn, nigga. Like, you want to read your messages? Thank you. GG's. And we didn't get our breakout. That motherfucker did not get 2 T of those.
If God for me, who could be against me?
I knew it.
I guess all of that's against me. They the
That
ones
was a mistake
stirring up
signing
the
him.
conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Box score.
East Coast and 6'4's
He
hitting switch.
happened to have 90.
It's not a conflict of interest.
Had to hold him, I think, 50.
West Coast rocking them Timberlands deep up in them trenches.
yards.
It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want to find the things
turnover battle,
that's
that's really what
expensive.
matter.
They hit them either close range or at a distance. If
5
God
touchdowns,
for me,
2 picks,
why
22 for 27. He only
I
had
got
5
my game
incompletions.
from the
Two of them were
Godfather.
intercepted.
Top of the
One of them I
food
just
chain,
stared down and
rock
fucking
bottom,
dragged.
and handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold
83
chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold
boy.
veins. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold
2
game.
10-yard runs
I
by
met
that.
some East Coast up in
This
some
motherfucker got in the game randomly.
Some of the realest in this dope game.
6 for a buck,
I got my
49, 3
curly top
touchdowns,
looking
7 for
like special
89,
ed. Clean fade on the
44,
side,
2 for
bumping
43
that
in the
red
cutty.
head. Clean tags when I
Yeah, I just
ride,
had
ducking the
back
fed
over
feds.
Not
East
fucking
Coast,
bad, boy.
they get that bread. You put the
Not
you end up
fucking
dead.
bad, boy.
Them West Coast, they lead that spray.
Wiggy.
And now you got
See, it fell in half a sack.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess
This is the
all of
lowest output
that's
of
against
tackles
me.
for loss I've ever had.
They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to
But
make
it's
it
my
out
big
like
players,
I'm
though.
conflicted.
All young guys except Charles
Still
Harris,
trying
old
to
ass.
the riches.
East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch.
4 sacks,
It's
pass
not a
play,
conflict
Williams,
of interest.
Aiden,
With the
McNeil,
business. West
Harris.
Coast,
I want to say
rocking them Timberlands, deep
McNeil,
up in the trenches.
he had 2
It's
half
no
sacks.
difference. 4th and inches.
I remember
I'm
correctly.
finna hit a lick and handle business.
Jalen Ramsey
I
with
got
the
it
picks.
down.
He's
She
naive.
real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton, but with that gang, then you make a profit.
And what was his stats, bro? 1 pass deflection.
Stay poppin'.
Yo, how do you go
See,
ghost
I
in
high school
your
slick
in your
without
dev
style
game,
and
dog?
that gold chain with an African
He
man.
goes
Yeah,
ghost in his
hip-hop
dev
connoisseur
game,
and
like-
rolling 20 rap game real tight. Freestyle was
1 TD.
magnificent. All about
That's all we
the
got out
drop
of you, bro?
and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime, Mythic Apollo. About the bottom. Take 2 and pull out a little for my
gotta upgrade
who
for
won't live.
Can we even use it?
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the
Yo, they
ones
got 82
stirring
hit
up the
power?
conflict.
Yo, legit
They
might
try
play
to
this
make
man
it
at
out like
safety,
I'm
bro.
conflicted.
Might play this man at safety, bro. That's crazy. 80 catching, 82 hit power, 71 strength. What's his pursuit? What's his pursuit, bro? If you got 80 plus pursuit, you might be playing safety. 92 changing direction, 78 juke, 80 catching, 70 spec catch. What the fuck? 94 jumping. 65 impact block. Yes, please. 86 play rate, 75 tackle, 82 hit power, 50 block rate. That sucks. 79 pursuit. Ben is clearly transitioning to safety later in his career. For sure. Give me plus 2%. Plus 1 speed. Plus 1 speed. 93 now? Yeah. That shit is wild. That shit is wild. Alright, we gotta buy a weekly suit. Nobody's catching me in this division. Statistical achievement. Leading the league in touchdowns, as we did with Jared Goff. On pace for 60 touchdowns. 250 with Goff. And half the season. He's good for 2 runs. Oh, 3 runs and 5 yards each game. He's on pace for 100. He's on pace for 130, 140. Insane. On pace for 50. This is kind of skewed because we had Hopkinson for quite a bit, but Laviska Shenault for his first touchdown. As you can see, it doesn't matter who plays wide receiver 3 offense. They all have just about the same stats. 1 touchdown.
You see, it's 2 type of people in life.
14.4, but 18 and
people that wake up and wish they had it.
Doesn't matter who's playing where.
It's people that wake up and go get it.
They run a couple routes.
We go get it,
curls, fades,
photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been
oh look, Aiden Hutchinson is on pace for 8 sacks. Don't get dev like that, buddy. Jesus.
Go get it.
Amani Yaruwari.
Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Found himself in the role. That's some linebacker in dime.
Gang. No, we all gotta eat.
That shit works. I ain't gonna lie. GG's in the chat, man.
Looking in the mirror, all I see is every